Democrat Sean Patrick Maloney says he's eager to get to work.
Find out what I can do to help get jobs going again in Hudson Valley, to let people know their voice is being heard again in Washington, to put this office on the side of working and middle class people who need it working for them. That's what I said I was going to do, and that's what I'm going to do every day I'm here.
Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney weighs in on what he's expecting from the president's speech tonight. Maloney hopes the focus will be on the economy and job creation. To that end, the newly elected congressman is co-sponsoring the Made in America Manufacturing Act with Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. He says keeping jobs in the U.S. is
bring jobs back to New York State. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney are hoping the Made in America Manufacturing Act will help motivate companies to bring manufacturing back to the state. The bill would create a federal funding competition to encourage regional partnerships that would not only develop strategies to help local manufacturers grow, but also train workers.
I have no interest in being, the Democrat here or in just fighting against the Republicans here. I want to fix people's problems, and I think no labels is an excellent way to come together across party lines to try to get something done.
Lawmakers from New York and New Jersey were very disappointed that not all of this was passed today, and that the bulk of it is going to come later on this month, including one freshman House member, Democrat Sean Patrick Maloney, who indicated he's new around here, but he's starting to get a sense of how things work. Here's what he had to say.
Madam Speaker, my name is Sean Patrick Maloney. I'm new here. I don't know all the rules of Washington, but it sure seems like the rule here is to put off till tomorrow what should be done today. Bart and Diana didn't make their neighbors wait 68 days for help. They didn't say they could do more later. They acted with speed and with caring. This new Congress can start anew today. We can act with speed and caring. We don't need to wait. I urge my colleagues to bring this additional relief to the floor as soon as possible and support the bill today.
Talk is cheap. I was part of the team in the White House that balanced the budget. You mentioned that. I think it's worth remembering how we did it. We did it in a balanced way, putting revenue and cuts on the table, continuing to invest in our people in things like infrastructure and basic research and education, because President Clinton knew that we had to grow the economy, not just cut spending. So we've done a lot of cutting, and that's good. I believe we need to balance the budget, but we can do it the right way. And I think we need to balance it sooner rather than later. But it's not the only goal in the next 5 years. The next 5 years should also be about economic growth. So, it was just last year that Paul Ryan wanted to end the guaranteed benefit of Medicare and to give huge tax breaks to multimillionaires. And I just think that's wrong. He wants to do that again. And the fact that, just last year he wouldn't have balanced the budget until, I think, 2040. Now he wants to do it sooner by keeping all the taxes and revenue in Obamacare, but repealing all the benefits. So it's a dishonest budget, and it's not going to give us the economic growth we need. We've got to put people back to work, and we've got to balance the budget the right way.
Representative Sean Patrick Maloney is worried about what the sequester will do to the Hudson Valley. And that's exactly what he said in a letter to President Obama and Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel. In that letter, Maloney asked for more flexibility that could impact hundreds of thousands of local jobs, especially jobs at West Point. According to Maloney, sequester cuts could cause over 2,000 employees to be furloughed at West Point alone. In the letter, he said, quote, "As you consider plans to implement the sequester in the Department of Defense, I hope that you will consider a plan to reduce the impact of the sequester on the 800,000 civilian employees, including thousands in the Hudson Valley. I know that we all must make sacrifices. Our military and seniors have made enough sacrifices. The staff and students at West Point have made enough sacrifices."
It was standing room only inside Warwick Town Hall. More than 200 farmers turned out for an agriculture town hall meeting hosted by Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney.
What I understand about agriculture policy is still developing, but everything I see, it looks like these laws were written for somebody else. They're not written for you. They're not written for our kind of farms. They're written for bigger farms, big agribusiness in the Midwest, other places.
Representative Sean Patrick Maloney joins Hudson Valley residents and other local officials to celebrate the opening of his Newburgh District office.
3, 2, 1.
The office is located on the second floor of the old Newburgh Courthouse on Grand Street. It focuses primarily on economic development and constituent advocacy regarding issues like Social Security, Medicare, the IRS, veterans benefits, and other federal programs. Maloney says the grand opening lets residents know they have a place to come where their voices will be heard.
For me, it's a way to really underscore the importance of Newburgh to everything we do in Orange County and throughout the Hudson Valley. It's the crossroads of the district, and it's going to really help me serve the taxpayers and the constituents of my district because it's the crossroads of where I represent, and so it's a great day.
Maloney won the election in November to take over Maurice Hinchy's seat. Hinchy served the area for 20 years.
So thank you for the opportunity to serve, and I hope you'll visit our website, seanmaloney.house.gov, where a lot of this information is right there at your fingertips. Again, it's my pleasure to serve you in Congress, and I look forward to hearing from you when you're in Washington.